What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel, where we give you all the credit intel you need to grow your wallet. Today, we're going to do a Datapoint video, Citibank. So Citibank is one we really haven't covered that extensively on the channel. We're going through the motions, putting together a definitive guide and all of our data points, but I'm going to give you quite a few right now. So also to understand that all the data points that I'm sharing here have been fully updated on the website. So if you go to the master lender list, you'll notice that now we've broken out by, Diamond Preferred, Double Cash, Costco, Citi, etc., personal and business, so that we can give you, deeper insight into specific cards that you're looking for, expectations. So right out of the gates is with Citibank is they're kind of strange from the standpoint that they will take a wide range of credit scores. Just when I think I kind of have it figured out. So I will say that if you're getting like in the matching engines and Experian and Credit Karma, if you're getting like a double cash pre-approval, then the safer bet to go with would be the Costco. So also too, I've had the Costco have like 100% approval odds and still get denied. So keep that in mind too. I think the easiest card to get into is the personal Citi Costco card. As you can see here, that's by far the lowest score, a 671. Bankruptcy in 2017, did not get approved, but I've heard of a 696, low 700s getting approved, like quite a few actually. I would say that I think that is the easiest card to get into in the ecosystem, and then I'd probably say the Double Cash is next, and then Diamond Preferred at the top. That would probably be my rankings based on my own experience. So the Diamond Preferred is really interesting. That card, we got 3 credit limit increases within about a 6-month span without even asking. So Citibank is definitely one that you don't have to ask for a credit limit increase, even though you should probably ask once every 6 months. If your score looks good or they're happy with your usage and how you're paying it down, then they will give you a credit limit increase themselves, which I will say that if you're using it and putting big spends and paying it all back down, they like to see that, whereas some don't. Like CapitalOne, for example, they don't really care if you do that and it doesn't positively or negatively affect you. You could still be denied for not using your, quote unquote, not using your card enough, when in fact you're using it a shitload, right? So I would just say that in this sense, that Citi is very good, transparent with, like, if you're gonna use the card, pay it down, they're gonna reward you, they're gonna give you credit limit increases, all right? So let's start at the top. These are in order. Also keep in mind the dates of these. So these are definitely earlier this year in 2021. So we've got a 850 was approved. They're gonna be pulling Equifax or Experian. They were approved for 18,500. Also soft on Experian, score estimated based FICO 8. All have the same data, right? And so they were approved for 18,500. That's a killer limit to start with. I think when we were all done with the credit limit increases, somewhere in the 20s, I think it started at 13, then went to like 19. So that was like a 6,000 increase. And then there's another 3,000 increase. And then I can't remember what the last one was, but it was somewhere in the 20s that ended up altogether. All right, next we got an 810 was approved on a double cash. They pulled Experian, was approved for 4,200. So again, a good amount of data points here. So FICO 9 is 810, FICO 8, 728. FICO 2 is 711. They actually got the 7 to 10 day letter, called the next day. They needed address verification. So this again proves, don't be shy, don't be scared to call them. Something stupid might have mismatched or needed to get approved. All you gotta do is call them. Okay, calling account retention to discuss 4,200 credit limit and hoard 19.99% interest. Recon said that normal approval is 3,000. I don't know if that's true or not, because I'm pretty sure out of the gates we were at like 7. This might be like COVID standards, right, for them. I'm not really sure. 19.9% APR is kind of high, especially if you got a good score like over an 8. I would say that's pretty high. All right, so then going to the 671 that was denied. So again, keep in mind that, if you've got some fresh stuff on your record, like a bankruptcy, and you haven't fully brought back your credit profile, like having a bankruptcy in 2017 and a credit score of 671 tells me that they probably should have done things differently when rebuilding. Like go out, get a couple authorized users, get a couple secured cards, or guarantee, good unsecured cards that will start to help rebuild your credit profile, right? And thicken up your file. And then you would have had probably better odds, including 68,000. For denial was too many inquiries. Actually, I would argue that you are majorly borderline to begin with your score. I had 2 from earlier that same day, called for recon. So again, this is the trap we all fall into, right? You're below a 7. You're like, you fall into this weird kind of place where you get addicted to trying to get credit and you want credit, they know it, you know it, then you just keep getting denied. So this, cool it off, go into the garden, and then come back. All right, 732, not approved. And this is an anomaly. So on the Citi Costco, and this is one that I've seen too, is I think when I tried to apply for it personally, I got denied. I had maybe 750, no idea why. I mean, my file is pretty thin. Like I only have 3 years as average age on account, I think, and all the authorized users have fallen off by now. So it could be something just as simple as that, but this is an interesting data point to walk away with. No idea why I was denied. Only one other inquiry for home refi last November. No late anythings. 39% debt, instant text notification. Was shocked, kept saying, wait for review. I have 4 other Citi accounts. So because you have 4 other Citi accounts, you know, I don't know if these are all personal or spread across business, but most banks cap you at 3 accounts. So I assume this is across business and personal, but maybe your exposure with them, you're hitting your exposure limit. And so that's why. Other factors on your credit profile could have been, you know, again, this is a guessing game with the amount of data that we've got. Okay, and then let's end it off on a high note is we did get an approval here for the Diamond Preferred. Congratulations. Approved 717 for 3,000 limit. See what I mean? So they do like those lower 700 credit scores as long as other variables look good. Again, under 7 inquiries, having a decent utilization rate, 30% or less, I would even say, which is still really, really high for most banks. But somebody like Citi, you know, they are more flexible around certain parameters. You just have to be sure. Citibank also too has a, let's see if they got a pre-qualification. Give me a sec. Okay, so Citibank does have a pre-qualification. Oh, it's turned off, so they don't right now. I would wait, especially if you're on the fence and you're not really sure, or you're even more confused after the data points we just shared. Wait it out or join the Discord. It's free. Ask people in the community what their experience has been. So that's Citibank. Thank you so much for watching. Comment below if you got fresh data points from Citi, or if you just want to help us with the algo dance. Click the like button. Again, same thing. Click the subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and be on the lookout. More videos coming soon.